Good morning. Today we are doing a hair care video. I feel like this has been like one of my most asked things, weirdly, which I don't really get because I feel like I'm quite lazy when it comes to my hair. So many of you asked how to do the dressing out curls on Instagram. I thought, you know what, let's do a whole dedicated video to it. This video is kindly sponsored by Umberto Giannini, who, if you know me, is literally my favourite hair care brand ever. Like, if you know me in person, you know I literally bang on about them. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see me post their products all the time. Like, I love them, so I couldn't be like working with a better hair care brand for me. Like, every time they bring out a new product, I'm like, surely this one can't be as good, and then they do it again every single time. You'll see that quite a lot of my routine is Umberto Giannini, but there is some other products in there as well, kind of like a bit of a mix. So yeah, I'll talk you through everything, how I use it, like how I apply it, whatever, and then I'll link everything down below if you do want to shop for anything. But this is basically the finished result, so I'm going to take you back to yesterday when I started washing my hair and like starting my hair journey, hair transformation, I don't know, and then I'll go through all the products I use, how I use them, how I apply them, how I do my dressing out curls, and then how I style them the next day, which is now. So I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. Right, so I thought it'd be fun to do a little voiceover while I go through my hair care routine in the bathroom. So here I am basically just brushing my hair out. I have to make sure I literally get every single knot out because my hair's like quite thick and I don't know, it just seems to knot up at the back quite a lot. So I have to really like take my time, brush it all through so it gets a proper wash. I always have to brush it afterwards. Like, I just have to keep brushing my hair because it gets so knotty. There's me showing you the frizzy hair and then the brushed out hair and a bit of a time lapse as I just go through. Watching this back, like, A, my hair definitely needs a salon trip, a cut and a balayage touch up, and B, it's got so long. Look at it, like, what the hell, so long. Anyway, so showers on, and first products we're going to use are from Umberto Giannini, Shock, and it is from their Grow Long range, and this is their root stimulating shampoo and hair lengthening conditioner. Such good products. I literally mix and match what I use, but at the moment it's this. And then another product I just wanted to mention, I don't actually use this in the video, but it is this scalp scrub. I try and use it once a week, and I just basically put it onto my hair before I do my shampoo, and it can get rid of dandruff and sort out kind of any like dry scalp issues. There's almost like a grain to it, so it sort of scrubs your scalp. But anyway, back to the shower. So I'm using the Grow Long range. I love this one because it has caffeine in it. It's meant to like stimulate hair growth and things like that. That is my current go-to shampoo and conditioner. And then once I have finished in the shower, I go in with the banana range. So it has banana extract and coconut oil, and it is insane. It smells literally delicious. And I'm starting with the superfood scalp and hair vitamin oil, and it's literally amazing. I know a lot of people would think that you don't want to put oil into the roots of your hair because it'll go greasy, but you literally need the tiniest bit, and it's such a lightweight formula that it doesn't make your hair go greasy at all. So just keep parting your hair, make sure you like cover your whole scalp, give that scalp some love because everyone forgets about the scalp and it needs some love. And then after that we go in with literally the nicest smelling thing ever. If you love the smell of foamy bananas, you're going to be in love with this product. Like, I can literally smell this through the screen while I'm editing, and you get this huge tub of it, and I'm just going to take a little bit, rub it between my two hands, and then just run my hands through my hair until basically all the product's gone. You do really want to kind of work it in, else you can sometimes accidentally leave product in your hair. So just keep running your hands through your hair until it's definitely all gone. And this is a leave-in conditioner, so I basically am doing this to my normal towel dried hair, and then I'm leaving my hair to air dry with it in, and it smells so good. So it is a little bit later on now, and basically I've just been leaving my hair to air dry. It's something that I'm trying to literally do like every time I wash it now. Obviously sometimes I don't have time to do that, like I need to go somewhere, but I'm just trying to like cut out all the heat. Literally, if I have to blow dry, I'm going to put it on the lowest setting. I'm even trying to not have my showers too hot. Like, I'm just trying to keep all the heat off my hair basically, and I've just basically doing some editing and completely left it to air dry, so it looks a little bit horrible now, but it'll look okay in a minute. But if I am gonna blow dry, I use this blow dry spray, which is the Wonder blow dry spray from the Grow Long and Smooth range by Umberto Giannini. Shock! Told you I love the products. This is what it looks like, and it's the same range as the shampoo. God, my bed is a bit squeaky, isn't it? Yeah, it's the same range as the shampoo and conditioner I use, and it's meant to give it a really good shine, and obviously it protects it from blow drying a bit, which if I'm using heat, I want to at least protect it. But yeah, today I've managed to basically just leave it because I didn't have anything on, and this is the outcome of my towel dried hair. So I'm obviously gonna use my tangle teaser again to brush it out because it's kind of gone a bit knotty. I literally feel like my hair is in so much better condition when I don't use heat on it. And then once it's all brushed, you can tell already it looks a little bit like better than it did a minute ago. I just need to sort the parting out because I kind of just let it like naturally go when I'm just letting it like air dry. So I just need to sort out my middle parting, and it is just looking very straight and kind of actually quite sleek. I feel like putting the this conditioner in, it makes it kind of like a little bit more weighty, which is quite nice because it's not quite as like static and frizzy. Since I've done dressing gown curls, I am literally converted. Like, I don't curl my hair any other way. I pretty much do this every single night as long as I'm not like passing out asleep. And I've also convinced Charlotte to start doing it. My sister does it now. Like, literally anyone who's spoken to me about this will know my true feelings on dressing gown curls are just, I don't know why everyone isn't doing this. Like, it's the biggest time saver ever. How annoying is it curling, especially if you have thick hair, curling thick hair? Like, it literally takes you hours. You get really hot because the tongs are hot and like you're having to move your arms. I get arm ache from curling my hair. And it generally just takes like a long time. Like, if I've just spent loads of time doing my makeup, the last thing I want to do is sit there and tong my hair. So this is a lifesaver, to the point where I haven't even got a dressing gown here. I know, criminal, but I brought the rope because I needed to do my dressing gown curls. Right, so basically, before I actually do the dressing gown curls, I put some serum on my hair because I feel like it makes the curls like hold better, because my hair's kind of I don't even know, because I feel like it holds the curls better, I guess. And my favourite oil at the minute is this John Frieda Frizz Ease one. I think I've said before, my hair can sometimes get a bit frizzy, especially if I'm like sleeping with it all wrapped up. So yeah, this is a John Frieda Frizz Ease and it's the perfect finish serum. To be honest, I think you could probably use any serum, but this is just the one I've got at the minute. I do 2 pumps and then I put it in between my hands. I have like this theory that this is like literally not true at all already, but like I warm it up in my hands and then I just go through like the lengths of my hair, I think this bit's called, and make sure it's all kind of coated. Not so much that it's going to go like greasy, but just so it kind of holds the curls a bit, looks a bit less frizzy in the morning. Just run our hands through it until basically all the oil is gone off of my hands. I also try and like for my first bit of oil on my hands, I don't go onto these like front bits because I feel like they're going to get greasier first anyway. So I sort of do more towards the back, and then when there's less oil on my hands, I kind of come closer to the front. That makes sense. And yeah, just really lightly put it through so it's evenly dispersed. Make sure it's all off, and then I just literally get the brush and make sure, I don't know, I feel like the brush makes sure it's all like evenly in my hair. It's like really sleek now. I really hate this like non-voluminous vibe we're going for. Then I make sure it's in the middle, parting more or less. Doesn't need to be too perfect, but kind of the parting that I want it for in the morning. You want to get the middle of your dressing gown, sit it on your head, and then I take a chunk. I do a slightly smaller bit on the front because this curl is gonna be the one closest to my face, so I want to be a bit smaller. The chunks do get slightly bigger, which you'll see, but I take this much and I pull it, so I'm going under, like as in over at first then under it, rather than like straight down like that. So pull it over and just wrap it around. Make sure you're careful not to pull this too much, else you'll get it, you'll make it uneven for the other side. But I just wrap this around, kind of going down as I go, and then when I get to the end, I basically have like a little tail like this. I just hold it with this hand, so it's literally in between those 2 fingers, and then I take the neck section. So again, quite a small bit because it's near the front, over, round, round. Again, another little tail, so now I hold them 2 together and get ready with the next chunk. I have seen people do like really, I haven't done this very well because I'm looking through the viewfinder and I've actually missed a chunk of hair. I have seen people do like really elaborate ones where it's almost like a French plait and they like start twisting multiple bits into the curl, but my little brain can't get my head around that, and this just works fine for me. So you'll see it's gone slightly bigger now, the chunks, but it's because the front bits need to be like tighter curls. So again, just basically keep going around, hold the little tails together, and then basically just for this whole side, last section of this side. So this is the last chunk. I'm holding it with that. So at the minute I've got the rope on one side and then all these little tails on this side. I'll get a bit closer so you can see. So the curl is going this way. So I get this, I twist this around, and I basically feel like this secures the whole situation. So if you wrap it around like this, so this is all the leftover bit of dressing gown. I feel like I've not done this very even, maybe I have. So I just keep going round, getting my hair caught, round, and then actually that's too many times. So when I've got a bit that I can't get around again like that, I'm basically going to go through the last round and tie it like that. So I've just tucked it in to basically here. You see? I feel like this is a bit everyone really struggles with when I try and teach them, e.g. Charlotte, my sister. So this is the end. Tuck it, pull it. And then as you let go, it kind of unravels a little bit. That's literally so normal because in a minute I'm going to tie this. I'm going to tie this like round the back of my head so I can retwist it, but it'll just sit like that for a minute, and then you just want to do the other side. By the way, it is almost bedtime, so that's why I've got like no makeup on, because I'm literally ready for bed, and I do this just straight before bed. So again, I've got the little tail on one side, the rest of the, what's this called? Dressing gown is on this side. wrap it around. I feel like this just keeps it all in. Then the little tail is going to tuck into the top loop. And then basically what we want to do is grab a scrunchie. This is like a step that I just randomly added because this felt like horrible little dog ears basically, and I didn't like the feeling of it. So I've just got a scrunchie. It's actually a really cute one. It got sent by this girl that like I kind of know. She has like a small business. It's called Sweats and Satin. I think I'm gonna link it down. Satin and Sweats and Satin. I'll link it in the description because I can't remember which way around it is, but she started making like little satin scrunchies and stuff, and I just think this is really cute. Get a scrunchie. I like to have like a big scrunchie because I feel like it's just easier, and you can kind of pull these, so like I'm twisting them, twist, 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 and put it into a little pony at the back. Let me just turn. So twist, put it into a little pony, and you literally just need to not even tie the scrunchie, just put it together like that, and then this is basically what you look like, which is how I always am in like my vlogs when I wake up in the morning. And I don't mind sleeping on this. Like I feel like some people might find this really annoying to sleep on. I don't. I think I sleep on my side, so it doesn't really bother me, and it's all tied back, and the stuff's all kind of like squishy anyway, like compared to I've slept in rollers and stuff before, and compared to that, this is literally like so comfortable. But yeah, I basically leave it and then I'll show you the result. Good morning. So it is the next day now from when I'm filming. Obviously you can tell that my hair's got a little bit frizzy from being in the thing all night, but we're going to sort that out in a minute. I've just done a full face of makeup, and now I'm going to show you how I basically take the dressing gown curls out and like style them. Sorry about position, it's really hard because I need to do it in front of a mirror, but I don't have anywhere particularly good to set my camera up, so I've kind of got you like balancing on stuff and like a ring light wedged in down the side. Hopefully it's okay. So it's literally exactly the same as how I left it last night. It's still got the little bobble in it. So first of all I just take that scrunchie out, and it will go back to being like my little pigtail sort of things, and then literally I just take these out. So to start with, it's looking something like this, really like ringlet heavy. I'm gonna do the other side. Do we need more light? I can't tell. So that is the current situation. I need to get further back from you, and I don't know how to do it. Okay, I think I almost broke my camera doing that. I changed the whole setup because I feel like you couldn't see my whole head of hair. But yeah, we've just taken out the curls, and this is literally like exactly what it looks like, which is kind of, it's so crazy that it goes this curly. Like I hate how I look right now, but like this is what it would look like if I tongued it, so I'm always like really impressed at this point. So then basically what I do is, obviously it's gone really frizzy from being in like the headband kind of thing all night. Like I'm getting a lot of flyaways. It's just looking a little bit. I basically lightly brush the top of my hair like this, and at the minute I'm just leaving the curls because the top needs a bit of a better brush. So until it's like that. I don't know if you can see the difference that well from this side to this side, but it's just a bit more like normal. And then for the bottom, I just basically go through the curls like really lightly. So just take the curls, brush through them. They kind of spring back, but it just takes the curl off a little bit because I don't like it being too much. This one's gone a bit crazy. Can you see him? And then yeah, same for this side. So brush the top a bit. Try and get some of them flyaways gone, and then lightly brush out the curls a tiny bit. And then I go back in with that same serum that I used last night. So this is the John Frieda Frizz Ease one. Just one pump, warm it up, run it through the curls a bit. I feel like this stops it going frizzy as I continue to brush it, and it kind of gives it a bit more like shine, I think. And then this is like one of my new favourite products ever. Like I've literally never tried anything like this in my life. It probably only got sent to me maybe like 2 weeks ago now, and I've used it every single day. It is the Hair Boss by Lisa Shepherd's Anti-Static Mist, and I was like, this is gonna make my hair look so greasy. But basically, if you have any flyaways, I have got so many flyaways at the minute, this is genuinely perfect. You spray it on, and it's like the finest mist, and it just, can you see what this is doing? Let me do one side and then not the other. I go in with this again at the end, but I feel like it just helps for styling. Like there's no flyaways on this side, and this side has got all of this crazy stuff. Can you see? So this is such a horrible angle. This is what we're trying to get rid of here. So spray it on without it going in my eyes. Can you see the difference? And then if you kind of just run your hands through it a bit, it makes it look a little bit less Wow, so much less flyaways. Like I know there's still a little bit there, but I feel like they were just down. It just polishes the look a bit more. So the serum's added to my hair. I then basically brush through it again and just get it to how curly I want it. Like sometimes I want it quite curly, other times I kind of want them to like fall out a bit, which is what I want today, just a wavy look. This side seems a little bit curlier, so I'll probably brush it a little bit more. Yeah, that's probably how I want it today. I think that looks quite sweet. I want a little bit more volume at the top, so just kind of play around with how I like it. If my hair is really not going voluminous today, I think it's doing okay, but if it's not, I use some kind of dry shampoo. So 3 favourites actually, I'll show you all 3. And I also use these, so like tonight, well, it'll probably be okay tomorrow morning, but the next morning if I haven't washed it, I'll just use some dry shampoo just to stop it looking so greasy. But I like the brown Batiste one because it obviously doesn't show that I've got like white dry shampoo. Original, classic, or this is, I haven't actually like till recently seen this, but it's the dry shampoo and volume to give your hair show-stopping volume with plumping collagen. But what you can kind of do with this is like get like sections, if you get what I mean, spray some on it, kind of, I don't know, it just sort of like gives you a little bit more volume, I guess is the word. I don't know, but it's almost more texture, so your hair stays more voluminous. But sometimes I just like these front bits to be a little bit more big, but it kind of like gives me a little bit more, does that make sense? Like it kind of holds these bits up a little bit more. I want to say, like, disclaimer, my hair massively needs a cut at the minute. Like ideally I'd be filming this with like a nice new fresh trim and no split ends and stuff, but this is basically what I do. Then when I'm happy with the whole situation, normally I actually go back in with this once I've done the volume. It's kind of like a, depends on the day, but I put like a bit more of this in to make sure I've got no flyaways at the top, like that. Keep the volume, flyaways down, and then I basically hold it all together with some hairspray. My favourite at the minute is just this Tresemme 4 one. I always get like literally the strongest hairsprays that they do, and this doesn't make it go too crunchy, which I like, but I do it quite light. That is the finished look. Honestly, can't recommend the dressing gown curls enough. Like they've literally changed my life. I feel like, how quick and easy is that? And I essentially have got done hair for the day. Like it looks like I've sat and tongued my hair for hours. I did want to mention a couple of other products. So I don't use these like every single routine, like I didn't need them this time, but you know this one, the Hair Boss by Lisa Shepherd, she also sent over this overnight repair serum. I've only used it twice, but I'm going to give you updates because I haven't got anything like this in my routine. So it says it's a luxuriously rich serum that helps reduce the signs of damage while you sleep. So just before bed you warm, maybe I was right about the oil being warm, 1 to 3 drops into the palm of your hand and gently massage into the lengths and ends of the hair, and then you can rinse it basically off the next morning. So yeah, I'm going to be trying that out, so if you want to know how that is, I will maybe update on Instagram. Another one I really like, I'll put this on, do you know when I put the Umberto Giannini like leave-in conditioner on, I'll put this on instead. So it's basically like a leave-in spray that you put on towel dried hair, but I don't do this as often because it's kind of like a treatment rather than like an everyday thing. But sometimes I'll just whack this on because it's meant to be good for breakages, I think, anti-breakage spray. So yeah, sometimes I just whack that on to try and make sure I get like less split ends. So yeah, this is the finished hair situation. I feel like it's super easy and it looks like you've kind of spent like quite a lot of time on it. I don't know, like it looks like I've sat down and curled it when I haven't, I've just gone to sleep. I have like an extra hour in the day by not curling my hair, so thank you Dressing Gown Curls and whoever I originally saw do it on TikTok, because it has literally changed my life. But yeah, I'll link everything down below, all the products I use and everything like that. If you do want to shop, if you have any questions about anything, just let me know. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. I always think I should put like an Instagram thing here, so I'm gonna do that now. Yeah, because I post more on Instagram than I do on YouTube, and I will see you soon for another video.